You're in love. You found someone who shares your passions, your quirks, even your birthday. For months, you've laughed, explored, and gotten closer than you've ever been with anyone. You're ready to confess your feelings, only to discover, in the most brutal way possible, that the person you've been falling for was making out with someone else right in front of you. This isn't just a story about betrayal. It's about how the truth, when it hits you in the face, can feel like it's tearing your soul in two, and how I made sure she would never forget what she did. Chapter 1. The perfect beginning. It all started 2 months ago. Her name was Emma, though that's not her real name. She wasn't just beautiful, she was magnetic. The kind of girl who made the world feel brighter just by being in it. We clicked instantly. Both of us loved nature and photography. We could spend hours hiking trails, taking pictures of wildflowers, or just lying under the stars. The craziest part? We shared the same birthday, same day, same month. I know it sounds silly, but I took it as some kind of cosmic sign. We weren't just hanging out, we were intimate, the kind of closeness that made me believe this was heading somewhere real. Just 2 days ago, I finally worked up the courage to tell her how I felt. I told her, "Emma, I love you." She smiled, God, that smile, and told me she felt the same. Chapter 2. The night everything changed. Last night we had plans to hang out. I was ready to tell her more, about how she'd changed my life, about how much she meant to me. We agreed on 8 p.m., then she pushed it to 11, then 11:30. She said she was at the gym with a friend. Her story didn't add up. The gym she mentioned? I knew it wasn't even open that late. Still, I wanted to believe her. Then, out of nowhere, she says, "I hope you don't think I'm seeing another guy." The thing is, I never mentioned another guy. She planted that seed herself. My gut tightened, but I played along. She asked if I could pick her up from the gym. I said yes. Chapter 3. The parking lot, I got there early, 45 minutes early, to be exact. I wanted to surprise her, maybe walk her out, maybe even take her somewhere nice. Then I saw it. A dark SUV pulled up. My stomach dropped when I saw her in the passenger seat, laughing, leaning in, kissing him like I didn't exist. The world went silent. The only thing I could hear was my heartbeat pounding in my ears. My hands gripped the steering wheel so tight, they hurt. She got out of his SUV, phone already in hand. Seconds later, my phone buzzed. "I'm done. Can you pick me up?" she said. But I was already there. I stepped out, walked toward her, and said calmly, though my voice was shaking, "I saw you making out with him. Don't bother lying." Chapter 4. Her excuse. She froze, not with guilt, but with annoyance. Instead of apologizing, she asked, "Why were you here so early?" Like the problem was me showing up, not her betrayal. Her excuse? We weren't official. According to her, that meant she wasn't cheating. Never mind the fact that she'd told me she loved me. Never mind the countless nights we'd spent together. I took her home in silence. She didn't say sorry. She didn't even look at me. She just left. Chapter 5. The breaking point. I sat in my car for a long time after that. My mind was spinning. The pain wasn't just from what she did. It was from how little she cared. And that's when I realized she had to learn that actions have consequences. Chapter 6. The plan. Emma loved one thing more than photography, her image. She'd built this perfect, wholesome persona on social media. Nature lover, deep thinker, hopeless romantic. I decided to hold up a mirror. The next morning, I posted a single picture to my own page. It was from the parking lot, my phone angled just enough to capture her silhouette leaning in for that kiss. No names, no captions, just the date and time. Within hours, friends, family, and even her gym buddies were asking questions. She could delete my number, but she couldn't delete the truth that had already started spreading. Chapter 7. The Fallout. She texted me in all caps. "Why would you do this?" I replied with just 4 words. We weren't official, remember? The silence after that was the sweetest sound I've ever heard. Word got around. The guy in the SUV, he had no idea about me. He dumped her too. Emma had to face the one thing she feared most, being exposed. Not through insults, not through shouting matches, but through the undeniable truth. And me? I finally felt the weight lift. Not because I hurt her, but because I refused to let her rewrite the story. Sometimes closure doesn't come from an apology. Sometimes it comes from making sure the truth is seen. Love without honesty is just a beautiful lie, and lies deserve the light. If this story hit you in the gut, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories that prove one thing: karma doesn't forget. And tell me in the comments, what's the coldest, most satisfying truth you've ever exposed?